Morning folks, how are we doing? Right, today is, because, well, time keeps ticking, doesn't it? It is, well, I'm going to get the baler out and see what the baler is doing. Hopefully not too much. I know there's a few jobs need doing. Got a light on the back to change. Cow's got in there or something, I can't remember what exactly happens, but the cow's got in with it, in with the baler somehow, and they smashed it because they're, you know, violent thugs, cows can be. So I've got that to do. I've got one of the pickup wheels, the bracket, the height bracket is all bent, so I've got to straighten that. There'll be pickup times to do, definitely, so but hopefully not a lot more than that. This brings back a few memories, sailing with one of these rigs. Welder on a Fastrac. Right, so we have got, I've got to check all the bearings yet, and on the rollers. That one's straightening. If you look at the other side, that should be straight like that one. So I'm not sure how that got quite so bent, but I'll put that in the press. I'll whip the wheel off, circle it there, split pin rather, and get that straight. Yeah, I've got broken wire here, which is, yeah, which is not good because it's the baler connector. So we've got to repair that. Obviously, it looks like we've had a repair on it before at some point. So we'll do that. I've got some special little connectors for that job, and they've proved to be very good, so we'll use them for that. Yeah, so we've got to just go around and check all the bearings on it. Pry bar and just lever them against a hard point, so you can see if we've got any float in them, which we don't want. Place that bearing. If you remember 2 or 3 years ago, it was the first year I come back on the farm, placed the bearing for that one. It was a bugger because it includes the hinge as well. That was a bugger. I think we had a new main drive chain last year. I think the old chain broke, if I remember correctly. I've had both, might have had that one and the main one at the back. Certainly remember we had problems with both of them. I have locked the tap over so so the door shouldn't come down on us. So you want to do either side. See if we've got any lift come out. So I've got to do that for all of them. Where's the light? Oh, up there, you can't really see, but yeah, that's got chewed up. Got a new one of them to go on. But apart from that, as long as I don't find any bearings or anything too mechanical, we'll have pickup tires to do. There's a few of them to change. But apart from that, not too much, hopefully. So you get things like these tension blocks, they wear, and as you can see we've got a very floppy chain there, so we need to adjust that up. We've got a elongated hole there so we can bring it up. There you go, quick buzz up with the old gun. Well, just undo, lift up, buzz up with the old gun, and I'm happy with that. That's about right. These are little butt connectors, but they're a bit more than just crimpable ones. You'll see in the middle there, that is some solder. And the blue bits either side are like a silicone glue, so it seals it up as well as the whole thing being heat shrink. So it's a very secure connection, and I've got on pretty bloody well with them. They're very handy. And of course all the main sizes, yellow, blue, red, which we possibly will get away with, even down to white. like for speaker cable. But yeah, really handy things. All you literally do is just twist your wires together like so. Slide the connector over so the solder's in the middle there. Get them out of the way. I've also slid some proper heat shrink to go over the lot as well. And then get your heat gun. Here's your heat gun. There you go, you've got a lovely strong waterproof connection. You can see where the solder in the middle there, that's melted and, you know, formed a good seal against the wire. So that's sorted. So like I say, they're brilliant little things, these are. These are Q-Ject ones, solder seal wire connectors, and they're blooming handy, worth having in your toolbox. Let that cool, and pull the other one over, and then that is that fixed. Alright, just sharpening up the old knives before I stick them back in the baler. We've got an 80 grit flat wheel. Right, so just got to take these blanks out now, and we run 18 knives in here. So we relieve the blanks in the outer ones, just so you got a bit to tie the edge of the barrel together, and then we do 3, miss 1, 3, miss 1, 3, miss 1, like that. That's how we have it. So yeah, chopping for silage, and that's how you put your knives in, like so. Clean some of the grooves out, like that groove. I can't get that one in, but that's how you do it anyway. So I just whip all these blanks out, clean these grooves out here, because the blanks, as you can see, the blanks don't have that slot on them. So when you've got the blanks in, they tend to fill up with a bit of crap. So I just got to dig them out, and then I can get these knives in, and then we can have the door down then. Is that fully out?
No, but I don't think we need to go much further.
Yeah, because it does crank a bit, doesn't it? What? But is that crank correct? I can't remember. We'll have to check it, won't we? That one's flattening. Oh, I just got the back panel off the door. Allows me to see all the rear rollers, and the drive on the back. Got to tighten this adjuster up, well, this tensioner. See, this tensions this whole back chain up. That's your guide there. You want the washers at least level with the guide. I tend to just wind them on just a smidge. That's alright. Do the locking nut back up. So we're getting through the jobs now. Obviously we've got pickup tyres to do. I can't remember if I've mentioned it. I'm not sure if I've got enough. Well, I'm pretty sure I haven't got enough to replace all the missing ones and broken ones. So I'll come back to that once we've got them. But we've just got the wheel to do. Well, I've got the wheel to put back together. Got that light to do. Grease it. And I do like to oil the chains up manually before the season as well, so we've got that to do. I'm just going to grease up now before I oil it, and then obviously, because I'm going to run it to oil all the chains up, so grease it up now. That'll all get round the bearings then, won't it? Right, then we'll just fire her up now. Get it ticking over nice and slowly, so we can oil all of them chains. We just have to rev her a little bit to get the alternator to charge. Always have to used to do that on the old ones, if I remember correctly. Right, PTO. Yeah, I was just checking we were in 540. Lovely and quiet. It's all running nice. Apart from that one's just jumping a little bit, isn't it? Good, because that tensioner cog is a little bit worn. We did all the last season like that, so it shouldn't be a bother. You know, it just manually oils all the chains up, you know, before before they get to work. Obviously all the chains are dried over winter, and it'll take them a little while, you know, for the auto oiler to lube them up. Right, there we go. That is all the chains done. They're looking all nice and wet now. So all we can do now is give it a full speed run up lot, just see, you know, make sure everything's okay with it. On the PTO. Got a pickup tie catching by the sounds of it, but that's inevitable. Everything looks fine anyway. That chain wobble on that main drive chain is now it's up to speed and gone. Everything's running nice and smooth. Yeah, looking good this side. We've got a bit of wobble there, haven't we? Might just have to adjust that tensioner. See it's bobbing. Apart from that, happy with that. Nothing wrong with that. Now Cummins is sounding sweet, isn't it? Not quite a full chat, but nearly. That's just humming lovely, that, isn't it? Very nice. You know me, I love a Cummins. Right, that good test. That was a good test. See, that looks better now. Them chains, lovely and wet, all covered in oil. That's what you want. Yeah, they're pre-oiled now, rather than having to start work dry. Like I said, they're all oiled up. You try and say that. You try and say. I can't speak to that today. Oil. They're oil. No, thank you. They're all oiled up. There you go. I say, you try saying that. So that looks a lot better. I'm happy with that. Just got this light to do, which I've made a start at. Yeah, it's been destroyed, isn't it? Old cows have destroyed it. Right, a bit of luck, we've got indicate and side light. So that's ideal. I just wanted to check that before I heat shrunk the connectors. My favourite connectors again. They're all in the right spots. Just got to be careful of the outer heat shrink. Don't want to melt that before I got that in place. Right. Put that on. Anyway, so like I said, got a pickup times to do, easy enough. Put the panels back on, and that's about it really. Ready to go. I've had a good look round, make sure all the nuts are tight, the wheel nuts, things like that. People don't check wheel nuts on trailers and balers and cultivators and that sort of thing, but they need checking just as much as anything else. So yeah, so that is about done. Yeah, it's just like the cows going out the other day. Getting Baler ready is just another sign that better weather's, better times are on the way. So hope you enjoyed that little vid, and I'll see you on the next one. Ta-ta!